As you know, wuwei, a central concept in Taoism, embodies the philosophy of effortless action and natural harmony. This concept encourages individuals to align themselves with the flow of the universe, allowing life to unfold without resistance or force. Wuwei emphasizes the idea that true strength lies in yielding, adapting, and acting spontaneously, rather than exerting force or control. Let's explore how to use wuwei in today's modern era. We will see new challenges which we are facing. In the past 100 years or so, humanity is passing through changing rapidly, not only in the terms of technology but in terms of the racing of life. So we often read and try to absorb many good things for relaxing our mind. But how many times are we actually successful in it? So, keeping this in view, let's explore the wuwei. Contrary to the conventional notion of action, wuwei suggests that true action arises from non-action. It is the art of doing without striving, forcing, or interfering. By allowing events to unfold naturally and spontaneously, individuals harness the power of wuwei, tapping into the effortless flow of life. Today's modern life demands us to grow rapidly in each perspective of life. At teenage, we are conditioned for making a girlfriend or boyfriend. Then a few years later, we are conditioned for making money at the highest speed too. And this process doesn't stop anywhere but it continues. So how can we apply the great concept of wuwei in our life? Wuwei, do not ask us to stop growing, actually it is asking for not to be a part of this race. You should run, but don't run because you want to leave someone else behind. So, wuwei suggesting, do your work but don't try to force the results. Results are not in your hands. If we just do our work, whatever results we got, one thing is sure, we can never be sad or upset and we will get more than enough for living a very happy life. Wuwei emphasizes the importance of aligning with the innate rhythms of existence. Just as a tree grows without effort or conscious direction, individuals should seek to act in accordance with their true nature, without pretense or artificiality. In life, we try to run more than what we need or more than what we can. This obviously increases stress in our daily life and this stress goes out somewhere else like in our relationships. So it makes further problems there. But wuwei says, just live like a tree keeps things simple, it grows but not beyond its needs. It grows but it doesn't grow to leave some other tree behind. If you live, in the face of challenges, wuwei encourages yielding and adaptability. Like water, which flows around obstacles without resistance, individuals should navigate difficulties by remaining flexible and open to change. Here wuwei suggesting us to leave our ego. We often keep on fighting with the obstacle which we have, whereas we should fight within a limit only, and beyond it, we should just pass it, like water passes around the obstacle of stone. In life, we often stuck many times, whose solution we don't have. Then we should just pass by it, by remembering that we have many other chapters of life too. In a world where constant striving and a relentless pursuit of goals often dominate our lives, the philosophy of wuwei emerges as a serene oasis of wisdom, offering a transformative approach to personal well-being. Rooted in the ancient teachings of Taoism, wuwei invites us to relinquish our attachment to outcomes and surrender the need for excessive control. This philosophy teaches that by doing so, individuals can liberate themselves from the chains of stress, anxiety, and inner turmoil, ultimately finding solace and contentment in embracing the present moment. Modern existence is often characterized by the perpetual quest for success, validation, and achievement. We set ambitious goals, tirelessly striving to mold our lives according to our desires. Yet, the more we fixate on controlling outcomes, the more we unknowingly subject ourselves to a cycle of unease and restlessness. Wuwei intervenes in this cycle by presenting an alternative path, one that encourages us to release our grasp on the reins of control and to yield to the natural currents of existence, releasing attachment to outcomes is not an invitation to abandon ambition or aspiration. Rather, it's an invitation to recalibrate our relationship with the future. By acknowledging that we cannot control every circumstance or dictate every result, we free ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations. This, in turn, creates a space for tranquility to flourish within us. As the great sage Lao Tzu expressed, the Tao does nothing, but leaves nothing undone. In aligning ourselves with this profound insight, we discover that true power resides in our ability to flow with life rather than against it. The act of surrendering the need for control is a liberating practice that allows us to find comfort in the unknown. When we relinquish our insistence on dictating outcomes, we release the tension that often accompanies uncertainty. This release, in turn, leads to a reduction in stress and anxiety. We find ourselves unburdened by the weight of unrealistic expectations. And instead, we learn to navigate the currents of life with a sense of ease and acceptance. Wuwei also invites us to cultivate a mindful presence, directing our awareness to the richness of the present moment. By focusing our attention on the here and now, we unlock the door to a wellspring of contentment. Our worries about the future and regrets from the past lose their grip on our thoughts, and we immerse ourselves fully in the beauty and simplicity of what is. This state of mindful presence allows us to savor life's fleeting moments, fostering a deeper connection with our surroundings and ourselves. In the pursuit of personal well-being through wuwei, a profound shift occurs in our mental landscape. We become adept at embracing the duality of existence, the inevitable ebb and flow of life. This wisdom teaches us to be mentally prepared for outcomes that may deviate from our expectations. By cultivating a mindset that is open to various possibilities, we inoculate ourselves against the distress that often accompanies unmet expectations. The concept of all the time, we should be mentally prepared for the opposite results rather than our expectations, becomes our guiding principle. Shielding us from disappointment and frustration, wuwei emphasizes the cultivation of intuitive wisdom. By attuning oneself to the subtle cues and rhythms of the universe, individuals can make decisions and take actions that are harmonious and effective. If butterfly tries to live active even in winters, what will happen? She can't survive. She will upset. So she doesn't become greedy, but she aligns with the universe and attunes herself to the subtle cues and rhythms of the universe to live accordingly. Similarly, we should live according to what is coming to us. Just live like it comes. Don't try to overforce the things. Applying wuwei in relationships involves active listening, empathetic understanding, and responding intuitively. By letting go of the desire to manipulate or change others, individuals can foster genuine connections and resolve conflicts harmoniously. Accepting other person the way he is the key for a healthy and prolonged relationship. Wuwei can inspire creative breakthroughs by encouraging individuals to let go of rigid thought patterns and embrace the flow of inspiration. Artists, writers, and innovators often tap into wuwei to access their innate creative potential. Rather than copying any other, wuwei suggests to go with your inner flow. This will surely boost creativity and innovation in your work, which adds real passion in your work.